Take a ride with the best high school football show around, Friday Football Focus. Dos Pueblos charges into the Valley to take on a San Ynez Pirates team that has started the year with 2 blowout victories. 2 of the top teams in the Northern Division meet in Arroyo Grande as second-ranked Camarillo soars into the Eagles' nest of third-ranked AG. Rio Mesa and their blinding speed race into Ventura to tangle with the Cougars. Friday Football Focus always hangs 10.
Hi, I'm Lakey Peterson. I'm a professional surfer, and you're watching Friday Football Focus.
Now, from the bleachers to the end zones, gridirons up and down the coast. From the largest sports team on local television. Live, Friday Football Focus.
Hey, happy Friday, everyone. I'm Mike Clan along with Senator De Los Santos. This is Friday Football Focus.
Oh, yeah, we have an action-packed show with highlights of 13 games from Paso Robles to Simi Valley. That's about, what, 175 miles?
Glad I wouldn't drive
a lot of gas, right? That doesn't include Dave Alley's special report from Tempe on Cal Poly football playing at Pac-12 Arizona State tomorrow.
Can't wait for that game. We'll see that later in the show. Dave's report. For now, we kick off in San Ynez with the home Pirates at 2-0 have already doubled their win total from last year. Their opponent, Dos Pueblos, could double their win total from 2014 with a victory tonight. Now, San Ynez went to the ground game early in this one. When you have senior Austin Vreeland, why not? Little dump off, a big part of that. He reversed his field here for a 23-yard gain on 3rd and 9. That sets up nice 8-yard touchdown scamper from Abel Romero. That's 7-0 Pirates midway through the first. Now, San Ynez defense holding up its end of the bargain early on. Big sack here from Connor Epley. Kills the Dos Pueblos drive late in the first quarter. Epley so big in that game against Carpinteria last week. Second quarter now, quarterback Tanner Sheen. Oh, the touch pass. What a floater to the wide receiver, Gabe Pendergast. Wow, two-handed grab, looked easy there. 14-0 San Ynez. DP growing into this game. Quarterback Kellen Roberts to Manny Nuuso. Touchdown. That capped a long drive, cutting the Pirates' lead in half. Now San Ynez trying to extend their lead just before half. Isaac Ramirez gets the ball on the reverse, but the ball comes loose. No points for San Ynez there, but hey, they went right back to work on their opening drive in the second half. Fullback Ryan Hollingsworth, big on the drive. Look at that. Big hit from Hollingsworth. Yo, going north and south. Just pulled over a DP defender for a first down. Couple plays later, Shane takes the snap, rolls right looking. Oh, above the Pendergast for a huge gain. Pirates close this drive out. This time, it's Vreeland. Touchdown for the senior. 21-7 Pirates. Dos Pueblos made it close, but couldn't complete the comeback. San Ynez wins 35-28. The Pirates move to 3-0. DP 1-2. Chargers, tough one next week. They're at Newbury Park. Pirates are home to Napomo.
Well, speaking of Napomo, Napomo doesn't have the explosive offense they had in last year's CIAF championship season, but the Titans look strong defensively. Tonight, Napomo paid a visit to Carpinteria. The Warriors looking to bounce back from being shut out last week at home. The Titans started with the ball and drove down the field. That's fullback DJ Sosa making the short gain, but the drive stalled and the Warriors took over. Running back Oscar Garcia powering through for the first down, but neither teams could get it going until Napomo scored on this bomb from quarterback Galvin Hall to wide receiver Spencer Hall. I'm guessing they're related, right? Well, the PAT made it 7-0 Titans. Carpinteria's the short passing game began to work. Now check it out. Jax Montgomery moving the chains, and Aaron Vargas right after this would take the short reception for another big gain, and this boy can run despite all the defenders in his way. Now the second quarter, Brandon Jordan would get the Warriors to the 7. Nice catch right there. This is a big kid. Tall guy leading the pack. Now that would lead to a keeper by Mike Garabi, who got them on the board 7-6. Final score tonight, 31-12 Napomo. Next week, Carpinteria plays their first road game as they travel to Oak Park.
Plenty of excitement for both Channel Islands and Santa Barbara. Both are off to 2-0 starts. In fact, the Raiders and Dons have yet to be in a close game. Home opener at Peabody Stadium, which will be renovated following the season at a price tag of a cool $13 million. Dons a bit money. They came in ranked 5th in the Western Division. CI number 8, opening possession of the game. The Raiders, Wallace Tagada, he's a captain on CI. Captain, my captain. He sacks Brent Payas. Dons 4th down, and they get it. Payas to Mason Bigelow. Sean Babcock bangs it in from 1 yard out. PAT no good. Santa Barbara leads 6-0. Dons forcing early turnovers. Number 1, Donovan Zavalada. This guy's the ball hawk. It's a couple times already this year. We've shown him with the interception. Dons have talented and tough receivers over the middle to Christopher Tick Jellison. Tick takes a lick but hangs on. Payas, 5 touchdown passes last week. He's got another one here to Bigelow. They get the 2-point conversion, 14-0 SB. CI fumbled the kickoff. Dons immediately make them pay behind Payas. Touchdown pass to Blake Kelly, 21-0 Santa Barbara after 1 quarter. Assistant coach Bobby Brown feeling good. Second quarter, this is a beauty. Payas, an absolute dime to Mason Bigelow. The catch is even better. Well covered. He still comes down with it. Wow. A few plays later, Isaiah Figueroa, the short TD. PAT no good. 27-0 Dons. Hey, the autumn wind is a Raider. No, it's still summer. And this is a bummer for CI. Bad snap on the punt. Dons set up shop deep in Raiders territory. Payas 3rd TD pass of the half. A strike to Tick Jellison. 33-0 Santa Barbara. I think I might have mentioned this before. Ain't no party like a Dons party. Santa Barbara moves to 3-0. They win big, 52-7. Wow. They host Rio Mesa next Friday. We'll have Spartans highlights later in the show.
Oh, yeah, we will.
CI home to Royal next Friday.
Well, Jung Mak got his first head coaching victory as a member of Oxnard High School last week on the road at Quartz Hill. Now, the Yellow Jackets back on the bus tonight with a trip to San Luis Obispo. It's been a struggle for the home Tigers this past couple of seasons. First quarter, Oxnard Dalton Pagano hands it off to Raymond Caldera, who pounds it in for 5 yards out as the Yellow Jackets jump out early 7-0. Now, the Tigers looking to get something going as Omid Dasimi hands it off to Pearson Mischuk, and he gains a few yards out on the play, but the Tigers would turn it over. Moments later, Pagano jets this pass down the field about 30 yards as Alex Satari hauls it in for the touchdown. Yellow Jackets now up 14-0. Now 1 minute to go in the first quarter. They give it to who else? Well, that would be Caldera again, and this time he goes 25 yards for another Yellow Jackets touchdown. Oxnard up 21-0 and looking to add more. Second quarter, you know they're going to give it to Caldera. Again, he goes in pretty much untouched. It's hard to tackle this cat. Yellow Jackets now up 27-0 at this point. They go on to win big tonight, 42-0. Oxnard is now 2-1, and they will head home to host Buena next Friday. San Luis Obispo is at Templeton next week.
Lompoc playing their second straight home game, and the Braves were expected to come away with another victory. The Braves putting out the welcome mat for a Nordoff Rangers team that has had so much success lately but appear to be headed for a rare down season. But it's early. We'll see if they turn it around. Lompoc's Torrey Sims hands off to Toa Tau, and the super sophomore studying up, breaking tackles. This guy dripping with major Division I talent. Touchdown Lompoc 7-0. Lompoc staying on the ground. Chris Green, quick burst to the outside, and now it's a foot race. Green's going to win this one. He gets around the corner. He's in for 42-yard touchdown. Lompoc pulling away early, 14-0. Braves not ready to give the ball back to Nordoff. Onside kick. Javier De La Cueva, the kicker, recovers it himself. And then the senior quarterback, Torrey Sims, he can fly. The keeper almost takes it all the way, gets tripped up about the 7-yard line. 4th and goal. Sims gives it to his trusty back. Toa Tau glides in for the Lompoc's 3rd TD. 21-0, and that's reason for a quick celebration. Now Nordoff trying to get into this game. Parker Johnson to Region Wilson gets a first down. Didn't want to go down, carrying about 3 Lompoc Braves. And then Johnson to Wilson again, gets behind the defense all the way down to the 25-yard line, but the Rangers would fail to score. Lompoc back with the ball, 6 seconds left in the quarter. Sims to Richard Foster. He works his way down to the 1-yard line. So we move to the second quarter. Dallas Canley takes the pitch. and Lompoc. 28-0 early in the second quarter. The highlights do not lie. Lompoc romps 63-bagel. 2-1 Lompoc at Morro Bay next Friday. 0-3 Nordhoff is at North Torrance. Hey, in toasty Paso Robles, where temperatures at game time hovered around 88.
That's too hot.
Yeah, too hot to play football, right? 103 degrees in the day. Bearcats hosting Cabrillo. I'll tell you who else was hot. Mark Armstrong. This guy very strong.
I set you up for that one.
75 yards. I love those segues. 6-0 Paso. PAT field. Top of the second quarter, it's Christian Erickson. 17-yard gain. Nice stiff arm. And then 3 plays later, yeah, it's Mr. Erickson again. 20-yard touchdown. And it's 12-0 after another conversion failed. Now 4:30 left in the second. It's Erickson again. If it's not broke, you know why? Do anything else, right?
There you go. That explains it all.
Isn't that the saying?
We'll go with that tonight. Yeah, absolutely.
2 minutes later, Davis pass in the end zone. Steven Schouten. That's a touchdown. 18-0. 19 seconds before the half. Davis to Schouten. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
Go.
All right.
Now
30 yards. Hey,
what a catch.
Nice shooting. Scott Wheeler there. And then Jonathan Jameis adds 3 more points. And it's 21-0. Paso, they roll to victory. 35-0. Both teams are now 1-2. Paso at St. Joseph next Friday. The Conks prepare for a home game against tough Bishop Diego.
Well, next stop is Santa Paula, as the home Cardinals are undefeated, and so was their opponent tonight, the Templeton Eagles. Let's head down the Highway 126 to see which of these teams would stay perfect on the young season. We'll pick it up in the second quarter. Templeton with the ball and handing things off to Michael Capelli. Now, he would get hit by a couple of Cardinals. A ball would pop out. Not a problem. Mateo Dolfonso was there to pick it up and take it in for the touchdown. The Eagles get on the board for a 7-0. Now still in the second, Santa Paula looking to get that one back. They hand it off to Zachary Marquez. Now he's dodging. Eagles apparently are camera person too. Sorry, Steph, but good job. Now that would eventually lead to this. Quarterback Keyshawn Mata hooking up with Robert Reyes for the touchdown. He really made that one look way too easy. This game is tied about 7, but in the second half, it would be a whole different ball game. Templeton would turn it up and go on to hand Santa Paula their first loss of the season with the final 33-13. Santa Paula now gets ready for their annual showdown with rival Fillmore. That's always a great one. Well, we're going to call a quick timeout, but when we come back, the Rooster, that'd be Kevin Roos. He has the highlights I've been dying to see. That'd be Camarillo and Arroyo Grande.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a biggie in the Northern Division. Then later highlights of Rigetti's contest in Simi Valley. Stick and stay. More FFF on the way.